Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a t-shirt mock-up in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into using displacement map and adjusting blending options of a layer. So let's get started! So here in our document, I prepare here an image where we're going to apply our t-shirt mock-up. And by the way, let me also show you the assets that I'm going to use. Well, I have here an image of this logo that I created before. And by the way, if you want to learn that, you can just hit the link on top. And we're going to apply this one to this man's shirt. So the first step we're going to do here is we're going to, of course, drag our logo or our design on our original document. So to do that, all you have to do is to press V or use the move tool and click and drag this logo or this design on our original document. There you have it. Okay, and the next step we're going to do here is we're going to prepare something for the displacement map. Okay, for now, I'm going to hide this logo first that we just created. And then from the background layer, I'm going to duplicate that. So all you have to do is to press Ctrl plus J. All right. And then from this duplicated layer, I'm going to apply here a Gaussian blur. So with that duplicated layer selected, I'm going to the filter on the menu bar, select that, and then go to blur and find Gaussian blur. All right, so I'm going to set the radius to 5 pixels to create a blur like this, and then select OK. All right, now we're going to save this one first. So go to the menu bar, go to File, under File, go to Save As. Okay, so let's save it on our computer. Okay, so from the file name, let's set this one to displacement map. All right, and then select save. Okay, now once we already saved that, now let's remove first this duplicated layer that we just created. Actually, just what I've said, we did that for our displacement map later on. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Now going back, now let's bring back our logo or our design. Okay, so there are. Now we're going to adjust the position and the scale of our logo with the use of a transformation command. So with that logo layer selected, I'm going to hit Ctrl plus T. All right, there you go. The transformation command is out. Okay, so now I'm going to just click and drag those points in, right? So for us to decrease the size and then drag this one on this area. All right. Okay, so I'm going to also rotate this one just a bit. Okay, do something like this. Okay, and then hit enter. Now the next step we're going to do here is we're going to change the blending mode of this logo or this design. So to do that, with that layer selected, I'm going here, just click on this arrow down, and then I'm going to choose on multiply. All right, there we are. And the next step here is we're going to apply the displacement map. Okay, so with that layer selected, just go on to the menu bar, go to filter. Under filter, go to distort, and then find displace. And this dialog box will appear. For the horizontal scale, just set that to 10, vertical scale to 10, stretch to fit, and repeat edge pixels, and then select OK. Now once we did that, this window will appear. So I'm just going to select this one. All right, this is the one that we saved, and then press open. Okay, now look at the changes when I did that. Okay, there are. Now I'm gonna zoom this one in. Okay, so from the displacement map that we did, okay, so look at that. It tries to shape those folded arrows. See? Okay, now that's looking good, isn't it? All right, now the next step we're gonna do here is we're going to adjust the opacity into 80%. Okay, all right, there you go. Now that's looking better. And the next step here is I'm going to do some adjustments on the blend if. Okay, so where to find that? So I'm going to click on that layer, on that logo, right click on that, and then go to blending options. All right, so this layer style window will appear. Okay, so from the underlying layer here, right, because I want to bring those shadows a little bit more visible. So all I'm going to do is to drag this slider, this shadow slider, all right, from the underlying layer. Okay, so if I drag that whole, okay, it tries to remove those darker areas. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to split this slider half. So to do that, all I'm going to do is to press Alt and hold it. While holding it, I'm going to click and drag the other half moving to the right. Okay, so look at the changes when I'm trying to do that. All right, see? Okay, so maybe I'm gonna set this one into just 110. Okay, so that the shadows are more visible. Okay, now we're good with this. Now select OK. All right, now let's zoom this one out. There you go. Now it's looking good and looking realistic. Now let me show you the before and after. This one is the before, and this one is the after. And that is how to create a t-shirt mock-up in Photoshop.